Hey, what's up, Bird Nation? It's your boy Red John coming at you with another video. Raiders defeat the Arizona Cardinals in preseason game 2. Um, Everything looked like better, just better. Like last game wasn't bad. It wasn't like we were horrible, but this game it just looked like we improved on certain areas. Defensively, definitely improved. Uh, it seemed like they came in just wanting to practice and drill on going after the quarterback. It was a lot more pressure in this game, a lot of blitzes, and it wasn't like it was complex. It was very simplistic blitzes, and it was very basic blitzes. They brought an extra man here and there, and they just kept getting to freaking Kyler Murray. It was crazy. Uh, Joyner came off the edge, got a fucking safety. Uh, and then, Arden Key causing pressure. Dude, there was one fucking instance where it looked like Pharrell was gonna get him, and he caused him to overthrow a receiver. He he's very right there. It's like you could tell he's in the right place. He's in the right area. He's positioning himself to actually make a play. I'm enjoying it. Like I'm enjoying watching this guy progress into a better player. Preseason game by preseason game, and hopefully by the time we get to the season, he's going to be ready to go. Uh, it's very interesting, guys. Very good adjustments. I think this game we played very well. Offensively, it was very vanilla. Same, vanilla offense type stuff that you use in preseason. But the execution was just on point. Very fluid, very smooth. Derek Carr went 2 for 2 for 40 yards and a touchdown. But he kept changing plays at the line and making us, in the best position to win. And it seemed like he knew exactly what play to change to. There was one play where he called some random ass J-Lo something and switched the play, and Josh Jacobs, oh, don't get me started on that boy, made another 6-yard run. Josh Jacobs, uh, I like what I'm seeing, man. I already watched some highlights. I actually did a highlight video reaction to this dude's highlights in college. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. But I like what I am seeing out of this kid. There are certain plays where you actually, as a fan, you go and watch, and you're seeing like, well, okay, why aren't they hitting that hole? Okay, there's a hole right there. How come he ran right into the lineman? This guy, I know it's early, I know it's preseason, but he ran, and I was about to say there's a hole right, and then he jump cut and booked it through the hole. I was like, oh, I stand corrected. This kid has great vision. And I seen that through his highlights too. Before this game, before any of that, you can tell this kid has vision. He can see the field. He sees plays developing. He knows what holes to take. He sees everything like very good. Like he knows exactly what routes to run to. Like when he runs a route, he's a good pass catcher out the backfield. He's good, man. He is good. And in this, like, it kind of showed his grittiness. Like he like straight up ran through a couple people and dragged somebody. Like, and you see his stature and you think, all right, so on that small can't, have that much power. Oh, he has fucking power, man. He has some fucking beast mode in him. And I'm sure freaking Marshawn Lynch, when he stopped by the fucking practice field, gave him some pep talks how to fucking run through a motherfucker's face. That kid ended the day with 4 carries for 21 yards, averaging 5 yards a carry. Moves the chains, man. He knows how to find the hole, and it's just beautiful to watch. So this guy he's a baller, man. I can't wait to watch him progress too. So it's gonna be interesting. Um, Now Mike Glennon, he is trying to lock down that second string spot. Mike Glennon he's doing better, man. He improved a lot this game. Last game he wasn't horrible other than those two interceptions, which okay, that was pretty fucking horrible. But on the real, he got the ball moving last game. He did. He moved the fucking ball. It showed that he can move up and down the field. It was just certain areas he threw the ball at the wrong time. In this game, he cleaned that shit up, and it looked like all that riding that fucking Gruden does on him. It looked like it paid off, man, because he looked very, very improved in this game. He went 11 for 14, 175 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Dude, they passed the ball around too. These quarterbacks, like, they spread the wealth. They really did. They spread the ball around to every receiver, and it just seems like it showed. Like, it's very vanilla plays here and there, but and this is preseason, so it's very vanilla. They haven't pulled out the whole fucking book yet, but it shows. Like, you call the right play, the guy will be open. If you change it to the right play, the guy will be open. And if you make the right decision with your throw, you're gonna get a touchdown. So it's nice. It's good to watch, and our quarterbacks are executing very well. Nathan Peterman, 8 for 8, for 41 yards. He was very efficient. Spread the ball around. Looked like he was really getting the grasp of the system and what place to check into and what plays to kill out of. It really seems like Derek Carr's kind of rubbing off on these quarterbacks. And I know it's preseason, guys. I understand that they're not playing the elite players all the way through. There are backups in there. There are people being evaluated that might get cut. And I understand what preseason is, guys. I've been a fan for a long fucking time, okay? But it was just good to watch. People are trying to fight for their jobs. They're going to try their hardest. They're going to give their best. And to see that our players are playing with this much urgency, efficiency, and with this much attention to detail is very, very exciting. Derek Carrier looks like he's improving on his pass catching ability. With that touchdown catch, he positioned himself perfectly for the throw. He knew exactly where the ball was going. He knew exactly the distance he had to get to, the position he had to keep the defender away. It was well executed and beautiful. Other player that made a freaking splash, DeAndre Washington. I really think he wants that backup job, or he wants the third string job. He gashed the shit out of fucking Arizona off right when he stepped on the field, caught the ball and just booked it. Nice little dump off pass, and he just took off. There was like no one near him. It's really interesting to see the speed that this backfield has and the ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. It's going to be dangerous. So I'm happy about it. Two receivers that actually made catches today. Neither of them I really been paying attention to, if I'm being honest with you. Rico Gafford made a play. Honestly, man, this guy wasn't on my radar. He booked it past the fucking defense and got behind everybody, man. Wide the fuck open, and Mike Glennon just delivered a bomb. Touchdown. They didn't even have a chance to catch him, man. He took off. Rico, nice one. And then Grant. Derek Carr, nice little quick pass to him. He took off, jumped into the end zone. He's a little speedster, man. He got some quickness to him. It's interesting seeing like names of players that weren't on the team last year making plays, automatically contributing to this team in preseason. Hopefully, they could bring that into the regular season. Uh, it's it's exciting. I like the way our offense moved the ball and our defense. Wow, our defense just fucking balled out. They pretty much shut them down in the first half, third quarter, and then when the backups came in, that's when shit started. They started scoring, and even then, it made it a little difficult. Seems like our defensive coordinator really amped up the pass rush in this game. Came after Kyler Murray. I mean, it looked kind of brutal. Like he wanted to run. You could see there was times he wanted to run, but our guys were just in the right place at the right time. And it was a good game, man. Hats off to all the players stepping up in this one and raising the bar, as John Gruden would say. Our defense was the star of this game, though. It really showed improvements, like vast improvements, just with this vanilla defense. They didn't put any like really difficult or twisted work to it. It was basic, you know, pass rush. And there was a lot of blitzes, but it was basic blitzes. It was stuff that you're supposed to know and supposed to see coming. Um, Kyler Murray, though, he's a good player, guys. I am not gonna fucking ding Kyler Murray. I've seen this man's highlights. I know he can ball. But there are players on this team that do not like his play. Joyner straight called out the offense of the other team and said he wants to run this fucking style of offense out of the league. I was like, damn, that's a fucking Raider right there. That's a Raider statement right there. I love it. I fucking love it. So we'll see what happens. But hey, you know, he 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 made a point in this game, man, with that safety. So it prove him wrong. He's called that shit. What was he called it? I forgot. It was a pretty boy offense. Shit. All right, guys. This whole game was very well played. Showed a lot of potential. Hopefully, we can show this much potential and this much effectiveness in the regular season. Now, I'm not getting too high on this fucking game, but I was very entertained. So, Raiders win 33-26 against the Arizona Cardinals. Good preseason game, guys. On to the next one. Usually the third game's a dress rehearsal game. We'll see if that's the case. It looks like Gruden's kind of doing things a little bit differently this preseason. He has his own way of doing things, and we got to respect that. So I'm hoping to see a little bit more of Josh Jacobs, though. That was a good taste. I want a bigger bite, though. So, all right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders.